Yo, what is going on, guys? We are back today for another video. So we got a lot of really interesting stuff to talk about today. Before we get into anything, if I sound a little bit off, I am just feeling a bit congested, so I might sound a little funny. But we just had the latest and greatest Kabam stream, and they dropped some bombshells, guys. So we have a lot to go over, some really, really exciting stuff. So, first and foremost, boom, Dark Phoenix, man. Our next saga is a Dark Phoenix saga. I am so excited for this, dude. So excited. You know, I've always wanted Phoenix to be so much better than she is because the Phoenix Force entity is like one of the most powerful beings in Marvel, you know? So to not only be getting a new Jean Grey, we're also now finally getting Dark Phoenix. And, you know, Dark Phoenix has been in-game. Let's see here. Phoenix. Let me see if we just look that up here. Yeah, this is Dark Phoenix, man. She's in-game already. This is the older look. Right here. So now this is going to be the updated look. So regular Phoenix is about to get a model update as well. Because, so here's when it starts, March 5th to June 4th. Because Phoenix is getting buffed, guys. Phoenix is getting buffed. Finally, dude. This is so hype. So now, not only are we going to have a brand new Jean Grey, a mutant Jean Grey, which we're going to see some gameplay of in this stream. We're having the Phoenix that we all know and love, you know, that we have on our accounts, is getting the Iron Man treatment. Or maybe I should say, you know, the Nightcrawler treatment. But, yeah, getting buffed and then being released as a 7-star, and she's going to become our Saga Chase. So, a reworked Phoenix, including a new character model, will be the Saga Chase. Summoners will collect Dark Plumes across the contest. Dark Plumes will open gates in a special quest in May. Summoners will have to defeat a Dark Phoenix boss to secure their copy of Phoenix. 75 Dark Plumes per gate can earn up to 2 copies of Phoenix with 150 Dark Plumes. So, dude, I'm really excited to see what a buffed Phoenix looks like, dude. Holy crap. And then a Dark Phoenix 2. Getting really excited, dude. Really excited. So, let's keep going here. Let's check things out. So, this is how we can get the Dark Plumes. So, we have a March meta event 5. So, I think this is the side quest for the Mysterium. Then we have the April, May store as well. It's going to reset 3 times. Then we have Battleground Season 27, Season 28. You just got to complete the victory track, get to the GC. It's going to give you 10 of those Dark Plumes. Then we have Incursion's Challenge Sector. We have a double track coming up. And then right here, May Valiant Event Quest. So I think they are saying this is going to be like a beta Valiant event quest, so we're going to get a taste of what that's going to look like. And then, of course, there's going to be some daily deals and offers to buy more if you want. So, yeah, that's the Dark Plume stuff. We also have our next Idol champion coming. You know, right now in-game, at the end of last year, we got our hands on Isophene. She is the first of these Eidol champions. And so now we have visual confirmation of our second one, which is Lumatrix. So this guy is like kind of like a trickster. He has a bunch of arms. Whoops, that was my alarm to wake up today for the stream if I slept in. So yeah, second idol is Lumatrix. He will arrive in April. Summoners will collect light essence across the contest. 12 light essence is needed for 7-star Lumatrix. There is a free-to-play path, but most summoners will have to spend something to secure 12 light essence. Okay. So let's keep on going up. So this is where we can get the light essence. So there's Battlegrounds. And it depends on your rank in GC, which is interesting. We have another Alliance War Encounter Showcase upcoming, with some more Saga incursions, some raids, and Nightmare raids. What is that? Well, we'll have to see later on, but it's a much more difficult step-up version of raids. Then we have the Ordeal, which is something really exciting I can't wait to tell you guys about. The featured hero arena, only the #1 rank though, double track event, weekly deals, and the Summoner's Market. So, let's keep on going ahead because we have the Ordeal here, dude. So, the Ordeal, man. I'm so excited about this. So, what is the Ordeal? This is so funny because literally yesterday, we just uploaded a video going into the Grandmaster's Gauntlet and doing it all with just Deathless Thanos. You know, my one and only rank 4. And now, like a day later, I find out that they're bringing the Grandmaster's Gauntlet back as the Ordeal. So it's the Grandmaster's Gauntlet, but tuned up defender power, only accessible with 7 stars, and the rewards. Dude, there's a tier 7 basic. A full-fledged tier 7 basic, which is crazy because that will get me my next rank 4. You know, I decided to save my 15,000 units and not get a new rank 4. Yeah, you know, I decided to just wait a bit, save the 15,000 units, and now it looks like latest I have to wait is March 12th, which ain't that bad, dude. I'm really glad I saved my units. I'm really glad I saved my 15,000 units, dude. So yeah, we got tier 7 basic there. We got Nexus crystals. They don't really say what, but Nexus crystals. We got some light essence and some awakening gem shards. So, dude, I am stoked. I really like Grandmaster's Gauntlet. You know, I think it's a pretty good piece of content. I just had so much fun, you know, going through it with Thanos. It's a nice little throwback. So, with a buffed version of it now, I'm 100% going to have Thanos on my team because he's proven he can take every single fight in there except one. And the one fight that he can't take is the champion that they used for art for this, which is, I don't know if they're mocking me or if that's just a crazy coincidence. That's insane, but that's funny. This is Dragon Man, the one and only fight Thanos could not do in there because he had aspect of evolution. All right, let's keep going. I'm really excited about the Ordeal. You guys better believe we will be live streaming March 12th, getting it done, having some fun. Come hang out. So, what do we have? Wait, what was that right there?
All right, well, that is all for Kabam crashed, Kabam jumped by, Motion Fenton.
We got the motion comic. All right, here we go.
Praise this contest for what it is. Not merely a realm of heroes and villains, but a garden of potential. You cannot see it yet. You are not ready. When all around you is darkness, light can be just as blinding. Know that what comes next is not driven by malice. That poison is within all of you, but not us. We bring the mercy of pure and noble creation. There is no war to wage, nor shadow to hide in. You are a moth drawn to the flame, and wonders shall rise from your ashes. We are a reflection of this new nexus. We have become multitudes. We are both spark and shadow, destruction and creation. Ours is a tale of fire and life incarnate. Now and forever is the saga of the Phoenix!
Dude, that was sick, and whoever they got to be the voice actor just killed it. That really sounded like Phoenix to me. So yeah, that was awesome. Alright, let's jump ahead in the stream. What do we got to talk about next? Oh, the Titan Pool, guys. So the Titan Pool is getting an update. So, you know, in my mind, the next Titan update was going to be Dazzler, Gentle, Okoye, and Arnim Zola, and then 2 unknown variables. And for those unknown variables, I was thinking one was going to be Cosmic, and one was going to be Mystic. And the Cosmic champion I was predicting was Gallon. I was really thinking we were going to be getting a 7-star Gallon in the latest Titan. And then as far as Mystic goes, you know, there really wasn't much that made sense here. One of the top guys that came to mind was definitely the Spider-Man, Claire, but Kabam didn't want her right away, so I was a little bit, I don't know about that. Maybe Asman, but Asman would be pretty crazy. But I feel like, honestly, out of everyone here, Spider-Man makes the most sense to be a 7-star. He was on the vote for it at one point, so I think it would make so much sense, you know, if he became a 7-star.
Bam, bam,
And he is.
and bam, and
Which makes total sense. But what completely caught me off guard, completely threw me for a loop, is that Joaquin Torres is also going to be in this next Titan. You know, there's 5 feature champions. We have Arnim Zola, Okoye, Gentle, New Falcon, and Dazzler. Because Dazzler was, you know, pushed back because of the Eidol. Eidol champions are not ever going to be in Titan. So that Lumatrix guy, you know, he's never going to be in a Titan. There's going to be unique ways to get them. So that's why Dazzler was postponed for the next Titan. But I just assumed, you know, Dazzler would be taking the spot of a featured champion. But apparently not. So we have 5 feature champions joining the pool. And Spidey. So, dude, personally, I'm not the biggest fan of this Mystic Spidey, and I didn't really want to see him as a 7-star. Like I said, I thought he made sense, but personally, I didn't really want to see him as a 7-star, so that's going to be annoying. He's pretty powerful. There's been some battleground metas where he was actually just crazy, So 7-star, like rank 3 or rank 4 version of him, going to be cooking. Be a decent defender in some cases as well. So yeah, this is a really good Titan update, dude. Like 6 good champions being added to it. And we have Patriot, Leader, Hood, Superior Man, Arcade, and North Star all exiting the Titan, which is very good because for me, I have every single one of the champions, and some of them double duped, except for North Star. So that's the only one I'm missing there. And then out of who's still going to be in that next Titan, the next pool that's leaving is Shothra, Infamous Iron Man, Beta Ray Bill, Enchantress, Count Nefaria, and Black Widow Deadly Origin. So those are our next 6 that will be leaving in June. And some of the champions that are coming out this month that we're going to see some gameplay of will be in that next Titan update. And I think that's what I'm saving for, dude. Which is going to be a long time, but I think it's really going to be worth it. Not that this next Titan isn't going to be much better. It is, but like I out of all those champions I mentioned that are leaving on the next one, I have all of them except for Shothra. So like Black Widow, Deadly Origin, Count Nefaria, Enchantress, Beta Ray Bill, Iron Man, Infamous, and Shothra. I don't really want to pull any of them. So it just makes total sense for me to wait for the next batch when they're all leaving. And then it'll be my biggest Titan Crystal opening ever, which will be, a ton of fun. What do we have next here?
ISO power out of her. While it may work to help her, there is something affecting all mutants of Krakoa, which is creating an ISO madness. ISO madness. Reaction with which is more volatile than ever seen before.
It's for the event quest.
Contact Scott Summers, aka Cyclops, but it seems as though
force now greater and stronger than ever before blazes throughout the battle realm, seeking more worthy warriors to channel its power, increasing the threat they present to the summoner and
it's a whole team now.
Of the battle realm.
7-star magic, give it to us, or 6-star.
Going to be behind the gate.
It's just some event quest and side quest stuff. Not too worried about that. Alright, here we get into some Jean Grey gameplay though. Here we go, guys. Here we freaking go.
that thing.
To begin, strike the opponent with your light attacks to stack on your Neuroshock debuffs.
Look at this, she's taking no damage fighting a Tuma right now.
Purify or cleanse debuffs.
Applying passive stuns.
Attack to purify those
Neuroshock.
And start gaining your uncanny passives and psionic charges.
She also has a little force field here, very similar to Invisible Woman.
Uncanny allows you to use less power when consuming your specials. So, build to just under your new Special 2 while continuing this process, and launch your Special 1 to consume your charges and inflict your Neuroshock passives. From here, build up to your Special 2 and launch to inflict your Daunted and deal a burst of energy damage for each Neuroshock and psionic charge.
Look at that burst!
Already knocked out. Just repeat until they are. Now,
look at that burst! Oh my goodness.
Those debuffs, don't worry too much about your heavy attack and just fight normally to stack on, well, try to stack on those debuffs and profit from the easy psionic charges. Then, go crazy with those Neuroshock passives and turn them into mind-blowing bursts of psionic.
100k burst right there. Holy smokes.
That force field can really come in handy when it comes to absorbing damage if you happen to mess up. And don't forget, when awakened, her parry stun becomes a passive, allowing you to fight those skill champions who don't really love receiving stun debuffs without messing up your loot. So, stay aggressive and revel in those uncanny bursts of big red damage.
I need her. Wow.
I like it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
So, Jean Grey is finally coming to the contest, and it's pretty exciting. She's got a lot of great stuff going on. I believe we do have a slide outlining some of the stuff she does. Can we throw that up?
Yeah, I was watching her
Take a look at this. So we got reverse control immunity, which is nice. Energy-based attacks. It's cool. So inflict Neuroshock debuffs and passives, which is very, very powerful. You know, that's what Onslaught. The only other Neuroshock champs right now are Danny Moonstar and Onslaught, and no one is immune to it right now, so that's really good. We got the force field equal to 10% of her max health. That's just a really nice, like, safety net to you know, always have watching your back, especially in, like, a place like Battlegrounds, you know, where the health total that you finish with is so imperative. Having a little 10% shield to mitigate any of that chip damage to help you finish with full health, that's huge. Plus, she looks like a pretty good nuke, so I feel like she's going to be pretty good for Battlegrounds. So Thorn's damage reduction while force field is active, stun passives via the parry mastery, but you have to be awakened. We have uncanny passives reducing the cost of her special attacks, and then inflicts Daunt and monster burst damage on her special 2. For real, that burst damage looked, you know, very, very, very good. So I think we have a little Realm of Legends Winter Soldier gameplay coming up here. Let's see. Yeah. Let's check this out.
All right, so you remember what to do?
Yep.
All right, so as you see here, is going to be going for those light attacks.
Hold on a sec.
Some of that.
Just want to see. Okay, yeah, this is a rank 3 Jean Grey, clocking about 88,000 HP. Okay, okay.
Ready. Yep.
And we can see here 9,000 medium crits, 5,000 light crits. Pretty good damage right out the gate, you know, for just on hit. The crit rate looks pretty high too.
There we go. Now you'll see the power bar just moved, right? You're getting the uncanny passives. You want to go for the special 1 there. That's all right. Go for the special 2.
It happens so fast.
Yeah.
Once you shrink that down.
I mean,
Wow, it still did a lot of damage.
If we're doing a battlegrounds match,
Just 1 special 2 out the gate.
So do you even need the special 1? I'm not sure. But the special 1 is going to be, watch, use it right now. So the special 1 is going to be placing those Neuroshock passives, right? And that's going to allow you to ramp up even further. And then when you go for the special 2, you're going to be getting some nice bursts of damage. All right? So go for those heavy attacks again, get more of those uncanny passives, or just go for the special 2. Just go for the special 2 at this point. There we go, and that's it.
Yeah, it definitely didn't look like an optimal rotation, and even still, seemed like a pretty quick fight, you know? Feel like that could easily been under 30 seconds. Totally.
It's something to get used to, right?
So, that's pretty damn impressive. Alright, up next, you might have seen the other champion that was on the team. Let's go. Biggity Bastion, dude. Let's go.
Perform a heavy to inflict your
And look who he's fighting. The biggest mutant threat in the game.
Integration passive. Strike the opponent and start building your techno-mechanical virus charges. These will build naturally, so just focus on fighting normally. Once you reach 30, you'll inflict your techno-mechanical infection. Make your way up to about 2.5 bars of power, and then launch to gain both of your Fury passives. After this, build to special 1 and cancel your heavy after the second hit to inflict your disintegration and burst the opponent down with instant
more big burst damage.
Now,
instant disintegration.
For each personal disintegration on the opponent.
Look at that. Doing 44k per hit on the special 1 here.
So, in a
another 40k, and he's dead.
You can launch your special 3 to inflict your lengthy disintegration debuff. And don't forget, whenever a non-instant energy damaging effect fails due to his infection, he inflicts his disintegration vulnerability passive. And his self-repair buff is extremely useful for countering bleed, poison, and crush effects. And hey, that pursuit passive on his heavy attack is great for countering those pesky evaders.
Little bullseye counter too, okay.
Mutant champions mess up your loop.
Nightcrawler.
Activate that pursuit and disintegrate all in your path.
Yeah, that dude looks pretty good. I think we have some more Realm of Legends gameplay against Storm. But up first, let's read some abilities here. So, 100% resistant to bleed and poison, you know, similar to Omega Sentinel. Self-repair buff when inflicted with either or crushed against Onslaught. We got can parry non-contact attacks, which is really, really nice, dude. Like, for example, you know, Arnim Zola. He has, he's really annoying to fight, and you want to be heavy attacking him, but he has non-contact attacks, so you can't just parry heavy him easily. But Bastion totally could. That's great. So he inflicts virus charges in different ways, resulting in an infection, kind of similar to like some Warlock vibes. We have inflict power reroute, granting increased combat power rate based on the opponent's reduced combat power rate. We have heavy inflicts pursuit of disintegration. Special 2 grants Fury passive. Special 1 deals mega instant disintegration burst, and pair him with the Sentinel relic for increased damage. And then we also have, like I said, that Realm of Legends gameplay coming up in a second here. Let's go pull that up. Here we go. Watch.
So, he's rather straightforward at the end of the day. What I'm going to be doing here is building up to special 2. I'm going to be parrying, and I'm going to doing 5-hit combos just to inflict those virus charges. All right? Now, another thing you can do is right away, you can go for that heavy attack, right?
Yep.
Now, the reason why you want to do that is because you're going to place that disintegration. And it's not a crazy high disintegration at the end of the day, but what that's going to do is just have that little extra damage over time, just ticking away, right? Now at this point, as you can see, We did some decent damage on that special 2. But we're going to go for a
now watch this burst.
1
Heavy into special 1. Now watch this. Let's lower the playback speed here for a sec and watch this damage. 23k burst, 23k burst, 24k burst, 23k burst, 23k burst, 23k burst, 23k burst. Dude, holy crap, there's so many bursts. Jeez.
Very decent amount of damage.
Watch that again in real time. So he's at 58%.
Special 1 to get all that burst damage going.
So many hits on that special 1, dude, down to 18%. Not bad. Not bad. He's hitting pretty hard too. Jeez. And then back to special 1, and then boom, you get all those bursts again. So
after you go for the special 2 to get your initial fury, you can kind of
pretty
go
good.
for the special 1s.
He looks sick, dude. Oh.
You could probably get like 3 or 4, possibly even 5 off, and if the fury falls off, go back to the special 2.
Do it again.
But usually, especially
seems like a pretty simple loop. I'm liking it, dude. Alright, what else do we have next to talk about here? Cyclops, man. So, we have our Cyclops buffed coming to the game, and there is going to be a guaranteed way to get him as a 7-star if you're willing to drop, you know, the $20 to $25 for the Platinum paid double track. So, on the free track, you can get some shards, some Platinum pool pieces, some Dark Plumes, but if you buy the track, you'll be able to get up to a 7-star Cyclops, some more shards and stuff, but also a light essence here. So that's cool. And then I think they updated Cyclops' animation, the way he looks a little bit. Let's pull ahead to that. Maybe it'll be a bit later on. Let's talk about this first. So we have the upcoming International Women's Day. So this year, each one of these female champions have been assigned to like a female creator in our community, or I think maybe an employee of Kabam as well. And we're going to be voting for which one to get a rework here. So we have Squirrel Girl, X23, Jubilee, Morningstar, Rogue, Invisible Woman, and Proxima Midnight. So for me here, there's really one champion that stands out the most that I want to see get buffed. And it's 100% Wolverine X23. You know, I've always wanted Wolverine or Wolverine X23 to get a buff. I love characters with adamantium claws and the yellow suits. Like, it's just so iconic, dude, you know? So I would love X23 to get an updated kit, like with insane bleeds, insane regen, maybe some type of defensive abilities. Like, X23 all the way for me. Let me know in the comments down below which one of these female champions you want to see buffed the most. But yeah, for me, bro, it's X23 100%. So I'm going to talk about how we get that stuff. And then Riri here, she's really cool. I've met her. Her champion's Rogue. Honestly, my second pick would probably be Rogue. So if X23 or Rogue wins, I'm good either way. A Rogue would be a pretty cool buff. I'd love to see how they put a spin on her powers in 2025. Because when Rogue first came out, you know, it was like 8 years ago or longer. Yeah, when I first started playing, Rogue was already in game. So we're talking 8+ years ago. Her kit was first made. So they can do so much more now. So let's see here. International Women's Day, it's going to be, the rework vote is March 5th to March 31st. So 7 realm events representing each rework vote champion. Message sent with ballot worth 160 votes. A profile pick from Cat Murdoch and 2- and 3-star versions of each champion. Locking your vote to start contributing to your champion choice realm event. So that's the International Women's Day event. We got some more stuff here. So rework votes, daily solo objective activates day following your vote. Win 5 fights. Women of Power special daily solo objective. Win fights with any vote champion. Profile picks, user titles, additional votes for a voted champion. We got some Summoners Market promo codes for each individual participant awarding titles and additional votes. Track votes in real time through solo and community contributions via the realm events. So it sounds like a pretty interesting event. But the promo codes, these aren't going to work until March 5th, so don't bother trying to put them in until that point. It's not going to do anything. And I think we are going to get a promo code for Rogue on screen here. But again, you can't use it yet. Perhaps not. Okay, here we go. This is our Cyclops update. So you can see this is regular Cyclops, you know, just chilling, being super stoic. This is the new version where he's moving around a little bit more energetic, more of like the X-Men 97 look and vibe from him. So I think he looks way better. I'm just really excited to see those abilities, dude. They didn't really change the look that much. Just made it look like more sharper. Definitely an upgrade, but they look very similar still. I think that's the main stuff we talked about. Oh yeah, they gave us a little update on Mr. Knight. You know, he's still a long way out from coming because he is going to be, you know, it takes a while for them to make a new champion. So Mr. Knight, don't expect him until like early as September. He's still going to be a bit out. Then they're showing us some Lumatrix here. Take a gander. I'm very curious what class he's going to be. I hope he's not Mystic. He looks interesting, though.
Dude, he's looking solid.
Looks cool. And, I mean, yeah, I think that's really it. Oh, yeah, we got Nightmare Rays to talk about. That's right, that's right. Then I think that's the last thing here. So, Nightmare Raids. So, a new difficulty of raids being added for summoners seeking additional challenge for better rewards. Same entry cost, though, which is cool. Very base. We got new bosses along with additions of boss phase and raid penance. We have Apocalypse here. Maybe he'll be our final boss. You know, he's there. Regular raids will become more approachable to summoners who found the current version too challenging. A new node targeting much faster ramp-ups. Updated rewards, making your efforts in raids more worthwhile. Which is great because all I get from raids is tier 6 class catalyst in every single chest. And I'm so sick of it. I'm just so sick of getting T6CC from those chests, man. I cannot tell you. I hope the Nightmare raids don't even have it in them. Please, Kabam. So both raid maps will include Eidol Essence rewards after final boss. Full details can be found on the forums and our socials. All right, was there anything else? Any other big news? Oh yeah, there's a Daredevil Hell's Kitchen thing, but he's not getting buffed. So it's just, I mean, he was already buffed at one point, but I still think this guy is extremely underwhelming. But we will be able to get him as a 7-star now. So, because this is the whole Daredevil board again, when they start talking about, like, oh my god, please, buff Daredevil! Yo, buff him! Make him good! But no, they're just going to release the poopy version of him as a 7-star. Buff OG Daredevil. I think that version looks so much cooler anyways. Like, the Netflix suit is cool, but the skin-tight comic book look, man, like, you can't beat it, in my mind. And the reason you can't beat it is because this is exactly what he looked like on the original Spider-Man cartoon. Not the original one, but the 90s cartoon, which is the one that I grew up with. And Daredevil and Spider-Man working together is just like top 3 peak team-ups for Spider-Man in the comics for me. You know, like, Spider-Man Daredevil's cool. Spider-Man and Deadpool is cool. Spider-Man and Human Torch is cool. But Spider-Man and Daredevil, like, it's just, oh, they're both so awesome, dude. Speaking of which, the new Spider-Man cartoon on Disney Plus, there's 10 episodes of it. I highly recommend you guys checking it out. I just finished watching it myself. Really enjoyed it. So, Daredevil Hell's Kitchen, though. So we're getting a weekly bundle with 1 Hell's Bell and 1 Bullseye Valiant Crystal, Thronebreaker Plus, 2 bundles per week, runs for 9 weeks alongside the show. Purchasing each bundle will allow you to exchange Hell's Bells and offer chain culminating in 7-star Daredevil Hell's Kitchen. If you missed any weekly bundles, you'll be able to buy steps in the chain with units. If you obtain Daredevil, there may be a way to awaken him as well. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be buying any deals for money for this guy. You know, I'm all good on that. No thanks. If they're buffing him, maybe, but as is, nah, I'm good. Then we have some giveaway winners, which looked cool. Where was that? Here. The Bastion and the Jean Grey here looks so sick, dude. It's going to be a good month. We are eating good this month. But, yeah, guys, I think that is pretty much it. So that is all of our news for the latest Kabam live stream. A lot of really cool and fun stuff coming for the month of March. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys are most excited about. For me, man, it's tough. I'm really excited about Jean Grey and Bastion. Let me know which one you are more excited for, Jean Grey or Bastion. I think for me, I think Jean Grey. I think I'm more excited for Jean Grey, dude. I just when a mutant champion is really good, I love it. mutant, I feel like the mutant class is so hit or miss. Either your mutant is garbage or they're like so good and so much fun to play. Like there's not much in between. And I feel like Jean Grey, she definitely looks good. So really excited about that, getting her eventually. Really excited about Phoenix getting buffed, the whole Dark Phoenix saga. But I think the thing I'm most excited about is just a brand new version of the Grandmaster's Gauntlet called the Ordeal. I think that has me the most excited. And, you know, we're going to be able to get tier 7 basic catalysts in that. That is freaking huge, dude. That is so big. So, yeah, I think that has got me most excited. Like, let's take a look at the rewards here real quick as comparison. So in here right now. Oh my god, this is such a joke. Rank up gem, tier 2 alpha, 6-star shots. I think there's also like a lot of the rewards in the chests right now, but like this is so outdated. So to have a, you know, a brand new version of it with also giving us tier 7 basic catalysts, like that is just crazy good. Crazy good. And I'm so freaking excited. Here we go. Pull this back up here, the Ordeal. So yeah, I think this has to be the #1 thing that I'm most excited about. Really curious to see the full rewards for it. You know, the tier 7 basic is already guaranteed, which is the biggest thing for me because that will guaranteed get me my next rank 4. So that is so hype. Next rank 4 guaranteed. And then the crystals and everything else. I'm very curious to see it. So yeah, March 12th we'll be live streaming that whole thing. Definitely come join, hang out. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed so you can get a notification when we start going live. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, enjoyed the news breakdown, I would really just appreciate a like rating. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you all have a great, wonderful day. Take care. Peace and love. Bye.